Howdy everybody, it is a beautiful Saturday, the 7th of January 2023. This is the first video of the year, and I have some huge news to share with all of you today. So stay tuned. No matter what you do today, do it with the confidence of a 4-year-old wearing a Batman t-shirt. Yeah! Ah. So what's the big news, Farmer Dave? Well, the big news is, by golly, we're going to get back into the farm and ag show business again here at the farm in 2023. Yes, we are. So if you're in the area on May the 20th, swing by and check it out. Several of the things that need to be done before we start doing the show in May is we need to remove the walnut trees that have been cut down. I don't know that it's all going to be cut up for firewood or whatever, or sold for people to make whatever out of. But yeah, those all need to come out of this driveway right here. There is a driveway here. It needs to have some gravel on it down to the loading ramp at least. And we're going to pull out 24 feet of this split rail cedar fence. And instead of putting it back when the show's over, I'm going to put in a pair of 12-foot gates. That way we can also use this as an exit for the farmer's market, which will be coming out this way. I doubt all of that walnut wood is going to get cut up before the show, but at least we can drag it out of here and move it down to a far corner out of the way. Another thing that has to be done before the show is the removal or reduction of these old-fashioned yellow roses that are all over the farm. We're going to try to take those old-fashioned roses, dig them up and transplant them into some 2.5 gallon plastic pots and try selling them this year at the farmer's market. One of the most expensive projects we're going to have to do this summer or spring before we do the market is right here. You can see it running through there. That's the apple finger. Oh, it's cold out here. Anyway, we got to pull out some foundation. There used to be a manufactured home sitting here from my grandmother. So that's got to come out this area here. It's got to be leveled, and with any luck, I can even get it graveled before the show. And right down in here, that light colored stuff, that's some onions that my son needs to take care of. They've been growing there for the last couple of years, and they just sprout and with the new seeds that drop off from the year before, and they keep on going. The reason behind pulling out that foundation, leveling that, and possibly even graveling that this spring is that'll get us parking area for the farmer market folks and the other vendors that come in and participate in our shows every Saturday. So hopefully that won't be too bad for a parking lot. Did you all know that I used to be an accountant? Yeah, I had to give it up though. Once I started hearing invoices in my head, that was enough. Now we're going to use the gate on the main north-south road that's over here as our main entrance gate. But as you can see, we're going to probably need some gravel on this driveway as well too, because it's pretty muddy. But people will enter over there, come around this way, and if we can make it happen, they will go that way between the shop and the barn and out to a parking area. And that'll be for the smaller vehicles and old vendors, cars, that sort of thing. Or the vendors can go right up there and park. So yeah, we got a lot of work to do. Equipment to move, tractors to move, and junk to move. Yeah, so got a lot of work coming up ahead of us. While I'm standing out here, this area here, where the apple trees are, is going to be turned into a display area for the guys coming out with their garden tractors and hit and miss motors. I've already got a couple guys lined up that are coming out with their little garden tractors and some of their implements, and they're going to be out plowing in the field too, and another fellow with hit and miss motors, so that'll be a pretty good spot for them to set up, I think. This area is what I call our show area. It's going to have some work done as well. We've got, clean up around the creek, fix the waterfall up, and of course get the tractors out of there, and maybe even plant 1, 2, or even 3 shade trees here on this little spot. And what I'd like to do is expand this split rail cedar fence from that post over to the corner up here of the little shed, take down the shed, and then run the fence on over to the barn. That way this whole area here will be fenced in for the public safety to keep them away from the road and the people coming into the show. If we have too much overflow, we can also put parking out here in the east field. That's going to wrap up today's real quick little video on the big news. So if you're in the area on May the 20th, 2023, stop by, check it out. The flea market, arts and crafts show, and farmers market will open at 9, along with the grounds here on the farm. So anybody bringing in tractors, farm equipment, that sort of thing, you can get in earlier. And vendors can get in earlier, but the main gate, that won't open until 9 to let people in to the show. So yeah, if you're in the area, like I said, stop by, say hi. And yeah, I will be filming, so I won't be doing much plowing or whatever, but I'll be around. Anyway, that is what's going on here at the farm. That's our big news for right now, for 2023. And yeah, we're going to make it happen this year. So I thank you all for subscribing, sticking with us. Stay tuned if you want to see what it takes to put on a show by one guy or maybe 2 or 3. I got a couple friends that I work with at my in-town job that are seriously contemplating helping. So yeah, we may make this happen yet. Anyway, if you want to see what it takes, stay tuned and keep watching and let all your friends know. I could use a few more subscribers. So in the meantime, thanks a lot. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, right down there, if you'd hit that big red thing that says subscribe, I'd appreciate it. So this is Farmer Dave saying we'll catch up with you later. Y'all have a good one now. Bye-bye.